match your age. Ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your guard. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went them.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball is teed up, and with the boots, the NFL postseason has officially begun. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions.
Straight to the air is Richardson. On the move, hit it right. Johnson here on the dump off. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Cougar 19. Bronco 80.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Chased out to his right. He takes it. Here we go. Right away, we've got a loose ball.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Warriors, ready? Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos. Ready?
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransom. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it. Wow.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. After the pick, Richardson back to the air. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. 19, go.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. He cuts back left. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The The Steelers trim the lead to 1. Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Lawrence going to throw straight away here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give the quarterback a chance.
They won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
24. Let's go, high.
Third and long for him here. Connecting on the slant. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
It's 4th down.
And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
What's that saying, Kate, about discretion? Discretion is the better part of valor. Well, decision-making for quarterbacks is so critical. And that time, excellent discretion. Protect yourself, get the 1st down, and live to play another day.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. There's Geno Stone up there to make that play. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Lawrence hangs out to it. And the ball is going to remain at midfield as he is stopped at the line. No gain.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Taking a shot deep here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. 79, 19, Charger, 19, Charger, go.
Richardson back to throw. He puts some juice on it. Big gain downfield. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. You got to throw to the outside. That gets the job done.
They'll run with Johnson. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Second down, it's ETN. Free inside the 30. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Okay, ready?
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10.
Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Forced out to his right. Gets some space around midfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ready?
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go, here we go. 19 tight, 70 Timber, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, ready?
On first down, it's Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Turn 19. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
Now Richardson to throw. This one's caught. And he's tackled for a short gain.
And that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Second Pirate. Let's go. Trap 6. Mustang 19. Let's go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Looking quickly here.
And the Steelers first down.
79 Broncos.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Richardson on 1st and 10. With right, and that's intercepted. Travis Hunter reels in the pick. And the Jaguars are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
It's a gain of 50.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, or to put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Connection made, Travis Etienne. Still has room inside the 15. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets the looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
We're back for the start of the 2nd quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6. They'll run, Etienne. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. And can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's second and goal from the 6.
Hey, goal! There we go.
Lawrence hangs out to it. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 5-yard loss sets up third down and goal.
Hey, kill!
Lawrence on third and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to flow toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Okay, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10.
19 tight, 70, go!
Back to work after throwing the pin. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
It's Johnson on second down. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throw here from Richardson. Caught into the hands of Fryermuth. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. Gets everything he has under this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
At the 35-yard line.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Hey, run!
First carry now. This is Bashal Tootin. He's forward. Gets a couple of yards. Hit applied by Keanu Benton.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. They'll air it out on third. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Logan Cook on the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Will work against the blitz. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. And it's third down now.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up to the 27. Working quickly here.
A 4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
60 Eagles, 60.
Here we go with Johnson. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
Result of the play.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. From the pistol, they're going to run with ETN. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Offense is set. First and 10. Bringing Hunter left. Going to the ground again on first. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Second down, ETN gets it again. And he will score! Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Steelers 21.
On now is Cook to kick this away.
For the Jaguars.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10.
Tag! 70 Lions, 18 Pioneers.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. It's caught right side by Fryermuth. Hits him straight, breaks through and breaks away. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. First down, ball at the 36.
Come back, team! Come back, team! Ready, go!
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Going deep here for the end zone. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Boswell gets that point after the go. And the Steelers tie us up 28-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. Spins out of one side. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
That run good for 8. Now they've got third down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up third down.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Jaguars would take the lead with a score. Third and just 2 to go. They'll run here, ETN. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. They'll send Logan Cook out again for the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner. Up past the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They give to Johnson to start this drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
79 Broncos. 70, 60 Maverick. 6.
Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Dragon 60. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Okay, ready.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready, ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Lions.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Boswell able to knock it through. And they've taken back the lead.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Throw left side, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Steelers in the dime for this 3rd down.
Hey, let's go. Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Completed left side to Thomas. And a nice game here, but it's stopped short of the 1st. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Jacksonville in punt formation. And he's been getting all of it every time out. return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they walk before the half.
At their own 41-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Rangers, 70, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. Sends this to the end zone. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
79 Broncos, 70.
Looking to throw. Find Johnson out of the backfield. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half.
19. Here we go. Panther 11. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18. Pioneer. Let's go.
Throwing here just before halftime. He's going to lob this to the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Brings in the kick at the 9. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Easy. Rip, 23. Son, it's Silver.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Let's go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
To gain 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 38-yard line.
Lawrence to throw it. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take the lead right away in half number 2. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead. On now is Cook to kick this away.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Cap 60. Cap Bronco 80. Warriors 70.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Brought in. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
The Steelers 1st down.
70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 19 Lions. Ready?
Once Once more now, it's Richardson. On the move, headed right. Johnson here on the dump off. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
The 20-yard line.
Here we go.
From the red zone on first. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Ready. Viking 18. Let's go.
Throwing again, Richardson. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Cowboy 18 Rattler. Panther, Cup 19. Ready.
They'll throw again, Richardson. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grab the lead on their first series of the half. One after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers push their lead to 3. Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. Far enough for tackle, but he lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. Well, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys. Hey, ball's going to come to you. Ball's going to come to you every single pitch. Ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play. And they just did.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, break. Mustang 19. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Warriors, let's go. 9.
Richardson on 3rd. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down after a short gain. Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. On the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. And it's off the upright, but still bounces off the crossbar and goes through. College-style points are just luck. They're going to take this one either way. And that'll double their lead to 6. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Lawrence working from the gun. On the left side. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, sometimes football and poker have a lot in common. You don't want to tell at the poker table, and you don't want one at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes just it's alignment. It's the way these linemen breathe. It's the blood in their knuckles the defenders read and react to. I think that time the tell was in play because the defense was all over that counter before it gets started.
That one was intended for Travis Hunter. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
For the Jaguars.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Defense to the line fast. First down throw here from Richardson. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and say these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers, but they show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making a 9-point advantage. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game. Now Boswell on to send this away. His return starts at the 5. He dodged the tackle. And this drive will start inside the 25. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, run!
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Hey, Lion!
Throwing from the gun here. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing his Lawrence on 3rd down. Got his man. Thomas has it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for Jaguars. 1st down.
Some early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. May cost him 5 yards. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Getting out to his left. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. From the gun, ETN gets it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 4 there, and that's a Jaguar 1st down.
At the Jaguars, 1st down. A gain of 4 yards.
ETN again. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down.
Loss of 3 yards. It's third down. Third and 14.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Jaguars football, and their playoff run is in jeopardy.
Ready.
5 DBs out there for the Steelers. Third down.
13 loop. Whoop. Red on red.
Here he goes. Third and long. Escapes the pocket. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. And goes to the hurry up here. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop it to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
That one stopped right at the line for no gain. It's going to be second down.
That right there, Kate, that just shows the level of preparedness this defense had coming into the game. They recognized the Jets sweep from the start, and they nailed it right at the line of scrimmage.
Deputy! Bronco 80! Trap 60! Trap 60!
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Finds Johnson out of the backfield. Here he goes again! And they're going to have first and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Rig! Check! Set! Hey!
Third and goal for Richardson. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Steelers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead. Now Boswell on to send this away.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Fields this one at the 3. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Steelers bringing pressure, no place to go, down he goes. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who can pull that off.
That finds Hunter downfield. A lot of space ahead. And he will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds 4 yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
That's good for our
Hey, Lion!
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the red zone now. Oh, what a catch! Back in the end zone. We gotta check the feet. Check the feet. Did he get it? No! Incomplete. Oh, great effort. Just couldn't toe tap it in. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
And he will score! Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Line number 11. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 48-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
18, 60, 60 by 6, 60.
To throw, Richardson. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. It's incomplete, brings up third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
65 catch. Down. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Lion. Ready?
To the air on third and long. He's got a man left. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Steelers first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Johnson gets it again on second. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Let's go. Ready,
Give to Evans from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Panther 11, Panther 19 tight, 19 tight, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Buffalo 18. Warrior 70.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Once again here, 2nd and 10. He's got it. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he will score! Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown! His 3rd through the air this game. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to 10. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Following the play, we have an injured Steeler. The training staff out there to check on him as we take a pause.
Unlock Lion, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Reno, ready.
Now give to Johnson, coming right. Really scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Evans straight ahead. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. All set now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ball back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
That's one of those situations where if you're going to call that play, you better execute it. Because if it works, well, you're a genius. But one little thing gets off, a little bit of penetration, you don't seal the edge, well, you're punting and that play goes right out the window.
Boswell able to knock it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
The Jaguars. 1st and 10 at the.
So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. As one side leaves dejected, another can finally, at least briefly, Brock, relax here. Their playoff run extending into the divisional round.
Yeah, you get to these 60 minutes, and what is it, kid? A suddenness? Like the suddenness of the season being over for one, and then the reality of like, wow, here we go. Here's a divisional round. Here's possible championship round. Maybe that Super Bowl is out there for us. It all happens right now, in real time in front of our eyes.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners, as we say